Hi there. Welcome back to Tracy Talks Tech. I'm Tracy, and if you're here, you're probably wondering about this thing called ChatGPT that everybody seems to be talking about. Maybe you've heard the name and thought, I have no idea what that is, or that sounds way too complicated for me. I completely understand that feeling, and I'm here to make it less mysterious. Today, we're going to explore what ChatGPT actually is, why people are excited about it, and most importantly, why it might actually be helpful for you, even if you've never considered yourself tech savvy. So, what is ChatGPT? Think of it as having a conversation with a very patient, very knowledgeable assistant who never gets tired of your questions. Imagine if you could talk or text to somebody who could help you write an email, plan a trip, explain something you're curious about, or even just brainstorm ideas. And they're available 24/7. They never judge you for not knowing something and never make you feel rushed. That's essentially what ChatGPT is. It's like having a helpful conversation partner that lives on your computer or phone. You type a question or a request, and it responds with a helpful, easy to understand answer. The AI part just means that it's a computer program that has been trained to understand and respond to human language in a natural way. But you don't need to understand how it works to use it, just like you don't need to understand how your microwave works to heat up your coffee. Am I right? Now, I know some of you might be thinking, this sounds really complicated. Or what if I ask the wrong question? Now, let me put your mind at ease. First, there are no wrong questions with ChatGPT. You can ask it to explain things in simpler terms if you don't understand. You can ask follow-up questions. You can even tell it that you're new to technology and you need it to have some extra patience with you. Now, second, you cannot break it. Unlike some technology where you worry about clicking the wrong thing, ChatGPT is just a conversation. If you don't like an answer, you can ask it to try again. And third, it's designed to be helpful. Its whole purpose is to make your life easier, not more complicated. It wants to understand what you need and help you get there. So, let me give you some examples of how people are using ChatGPT for everyday things. Say you want to write a note to your doctor, but you're not sure how to word it. You could ask ChatGPT something like, help me write a polite thank you note to my doctor for taking that extra time with me during my appointment. Or maybe you're planning to visit your grandchildren and you want to find activities you can do together. You could say, I'm visiting my 8-year-old grandson next month. What are some fun indoor activities we could do together that don't require expensive toys? Perhaps you've received an email with some technology terms or financial terms or medical terms that you just don't understand. You could copy those terms to ChatGPT and ask, can you explain these terms in simple language? Or you might want help organizing your weekly schedule. You could tell ChatGPT about your appointments and ask it to suggest the best order to do your errands. The beautiful thing is, it's just like texting with a really helpful friend who happens to know a lot about everything. So, how do you actually try this? It's really simple, actually. All you have to do is go to chat.openai.com. Now, please make sure it's chat.openai.com. There are a lot of other what are called LLMs out there, and they really try to make it look like it's ChatGPT, but it's not. So you want to go to chat.openai.com. And when you get there, you'll see a button that says Try ChatGPT. You don't even need to create an account to start. But once you click that, you'll see a text box that says Send a message, and that's it. That's where you type your question or your request, just like you're texting somebody. Now, let me give you a real example of what you might type. Help me write a grocery list for making spaghetti dinner for 4 people. You just type that right into the box and hit enter. ChatGPT would give you a complete, helpful list with everything that you need. And here's the beautiful part. If you wanted to change something, you can just ask. You could type, well, what if one person doesn't like mushrooms? And it would adjust the suggestions for that person. It really is like having a conversation with a really helpful friend who never gets impatient with your questions. So, I want you to remember, This is not about becoming a tech expert. This is about discovering a tool that can make your life a little easier and help you feel more confident when technology comes into conversations. You don't have to use ChatGPT for everything, and you don't have to use it at all if you decide that it's not for you. But I think you will be surprised at how user-friendly and helpful it can be. In our next video, I'm going to walk you through having your very own first conversation with ChatGPT step by step so you can see exactly how it works without any pressure. As always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. There's no such thing as a silly question here, and I love hearing what you're curious about. I would really, really love to gear everything that I'm teaching towards what you want to hear. So, if this was helpful and you'd like to see that step-by-step tutorial, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. I'll see you in the next video where we will take this from theory to practice together. Until then, be curious and be kind to yourself. Have a wonderful day.